So, accessories. It's one of those aspects of fashion that tend to be a little tricky, which leads to some folks deciding not to wear anything beyond, say, belts or watches. But to me, my theory is that anybody could rock anything that they want as long as they have the confidence behind it. And part of where you can draw that confidence from is through meaning. If those pieces that you're wearing mean something to you. And to me, those pieces are my rings. So if you want to hear the stories behind them, please stick around. But first, let's check out the other accessories that I'm currently wearing. Okay, so let's start with the belts. This is the Italian oiled leather narrow belt from Uniqlo. If I'm wearing a belt for my dressier outfits, pants, trousers, this is what I would reach out for. It's fairly elegant, simple, does the job. It's made really well for a very affordable price. Now this is the floral western belt from Lucky brand. As you can see, it's a fairly decorative belt. It's got some floral western inspired embossing on the leather and the buckle itself, but I think it looks great. It goes well with denim, especially with my 501 selvage Levi's. Got it for a very great price. I think I got it for $30, which is a great deal. Also gives you that little pop of something interesting for people to look at, especially when you got your shirt tucked in. Okay, so for watches. When I'm not at the gym wearing my Apple Watch, I'm wearing this newest addition to my accessories, which is the Bulova 96B 107. Got this for a really great price during Amazon's Prime Day. I think I got this for $120, but it looks great. Kind of has that Cartier tank look without that hefty price tag. Honestly, I'm in love with this watch, and I just want to rock it day in, day out. Now this is a fairly special piece for me. It's made by a friend of mine who owns and operates the brand called The Divine Tribe from New York City. But this is the silver-plated snake motif carabiner. I use it to hang things like my keys or whatnot. But yeah, it's just a cool way to either just like sport by itself or have it be useful and hang your keys off of. But say hi to him if you're ever at the Artisan Fleece Marketplace in Brooklyn, New York. But tell him Albert sent you, and maybe you'll get a discount. Don't quote me on that though. Now let's get into the rings. I've always loved them. Had several all through the years. Lost the ones that are fairly meaningless to me, but the ones that I still have with me are the ones that are near and dear to my heart. Honestly, I feel naked if I wear no rings in my hands. So let's go through each one of them one by one. Let's start off with a signet ring that I have from The Hunt. Now, The Hunt is a jewelry shop in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. It used to be co-owned by my favorite pro skater of all time, Dylan Reeder. Now, Dylan Reeder himself is probably the most stylish and fashionable guy of all of skating on and off the board. I mean, that guy just oozed style. He released some shoes that proved to be controversial in the world of skateboarding. His Gravis shoe was pretty fashion forward, and it pissed off some people because it didn't look like any other skate shoe. Around the time before he died, he was also releasing a penny loafer as a skate shoe. So that just tells you how fashionable that guy was. Also, he was literally a fashion model. I mean, he was literally in photo shoots and stuff with like Cara Delevingne and all those other models. But yeah, anyway, I digress. I'm getting distracted here. This ring has the all-seeing eye engraved into the face of the ring, which is also the logo for the brand, The Hunt. And traditionally, the all-seeing eye means an ever-present, omniscient force knows and could see anything that you do. But to me, it means a little different. I still retain the knowledge part of it, but to me, this symbolizes knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge. And according to somebody named Bruce Lee,
all type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge.
Which means the more you know, the more you learn about yourself. So that's what this ring means to me. Quick story about this ring is I lost it. After owning it for about 2 months, I lost it at the gym. Was very heartbroken, and I almost gave up looking for it. So I asked the front desk for like a week straight, maybe a week and a half, if anybody has turned in this ring, and they kept saying no. Nobody has turned in this ring. But I almost gave up, and then one day a voice in my head just kept saying, check again, ask them again if they found the ring. So went to the front desk and asked them if anybody has turned in a silver signet ring, and they were like, you mean this? And then I was so happy to get it back. Yeah, but this one is the newest one, but also means a lot to me. So the second one is the spade ring that I got from a shop called Alien. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not spelled like alien, but I think it's meant to sound like alien. But it's a jewelry and hat shop in Bushwick, Brooklyn, which is just around the corner from where I used to live. This one symbolizes sleight of hand, magic, and card tricks. This is around the same time that I was getting into that world. And fun fact, I actually met one of the people that I looked up to, who you might be familiar with. His name is Chris Ramsey. You might know him from his puzzle channel or his Area 52 channel, which is about UFOs and aliens, which is a weird connection there, aliens. But no, back then he was really into more of his magic career, and he did a meet and greet in Manhattan, and yeah, it was great to meet him. But that is what this ring symbolizes. It just reminds me of that time when I was really getting into card tricks and cardistry and sleight of hand. But I didn't mean that to happen. That's called the 52 pickup card trick. But the last one is the one that probably means the most to me. This is the skull ring that I wear on my ring finger that I got back in 2011. Of all places, it was from Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. I walked into the artist exhibit. I could not remember who had the stall, but I saw this ring and I knew I had to grab it. It was weird. Out of all places, I would find this in a Comic-Con. It's just a shame that I can't remember whose jewelry shop it was. I never grabbed a card from them. This one means the most to me because this is what you would call a memento mori. Now, memento mori means remember you will die. And this is a remembrance, or a way to remember that anything could happen. You could die anytime, anywhere, any place. And that you are meant to take advantage of each and every day that you're alive. I used to look at this ring just before taking off on my motorcycle when I'm putting my gloves on. And it's just a way for me to remember that be on the lookout, be careful, accidents happen. I mean, it still does that for me each and every day, even if I'm not riding my motorcycle. It's just a way to remember that you take advantage of every day, take advantage of being alive, and make the most of it. But yeah, this ring means the most to me. So yeah, that is the rundown for some accessories that I am currently wearing, mainly the rings that I have. But hopefully this makes you think of what are those pieces that you have that means a lot to you, and just to remember what they mean to you. And maybe that's where you could pull the confidence to wear them if you're kind of like hesitant to wear them. That'll do it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe. It means the most to me that a lot of people seem to have been subscribing and commenting on the videos. It means so much to me as a small creator that's just starting out. But yeah, thank you so much. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.